Welcome to Up and Smoke, Labor Day Barbecue. Today we have two things on the menu, actually many things on the menu, but particularly for the smoker, we'll be smoking barbecue, beef ribs, as well as baby back ribs. So after marinating, I'm putting a rub onto the ribs a couple days ago that I made from scratch. I let them cure in the refrigerator for a couple days. But since we're going to be smoking in a few hours, I'm simply going to take the ribs out and get them to room temperature. What you see here is we have 2 full racks of organic baby back ribs that have been nicely marinated with a dry rub. We also then have barbecue beef ribs that as well were marinated with a rub. I like to use dry rub. I don't believe in wet rubs. I just feel that the dry rub is absorbed a little bit better, kind of cures the meat nicely. What I'm just doing now is just getting them to room temperature, so when I throw them in the smoker, they've already got kind of away from the cold, so to speak. Thank you. So it's a beautiful day outside here. We're in the backyard of our house here in Marin County, Mill Valley, California, Labor Day. We've taken the ribs out of the refrigerator, bring them up to room temperature. We're now going to get the fire going just to start the smoke. So I use this Cowboy brand hardwood lump charcoal. I've got my little trusty charcoal here, my charcoal starter. Never, do not use amateur hour. I actually use these things. I actually really like them. They work really well. It's from Weber. They are a lighter cubes, and they work very, very well. I just take them out here, pop them out, put them here in the bottom of the smoker. I have a 2-prong system here of the smoker. I've got where the coals go down below, and over here I got water so it's cooled down the smoke. Simply take my lighter, go ahead and give this a start here. Got that going. Got my Cowboy charcoal, my starter. Just go ahead and put this right here in like this. And boom. Just give it about 20-30 minutes. Let the coals get a good gray color. Let the black go off, the smoke dissipates. We'll get some good coals. Today we're going to be smoking initially just to give it a good little firm coating. Some mesquite wood I got, but because we're doing the baby back ribs, I got some cherry wood. I usually work with mesquite and with hickory when I'm doing beef, and I'll do maybe an apple when I'm doing the baby backs, but today I'm going to try with cherry. So right now what we got going is we got the nice white ashy charcoals going. We've put some another layer of water in a pan that's going to keep the heat a little bit cooler. So we got our meats here now, nice room temperature. We got some baby back ribs. I'm going to put those in right on top there. Then I got my second rack, which is the beef ribs. I'm putting these on top because nice fatty content. I'm hoping that the fat will drip and help kind of cure or cook the below. Then what I'm going to do here is I got my top, put the top on it, make sure it's on, got a good heat on it, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is open up this bottom section here, and I'm just going to feed some just mesquite. I like doing a mesquite at first. I feel it gives it a good bold flavor right off the bat. Then I'll back it up with some cherry wood. So I'm just dumping the mesquite in here now. You can get these briquettes at any hardware store. Some of your local barbecue shops have them. I don't want to put too much in. I don't want to get the heat too hot. But right now, I got that. I'm going to close this up. Make sure it's closed. And make sure this is on good, which it is. Right there, winner chicken dinner. We're gonna let that go for probably about 30 minutes. You can see the nice smoke coming out. It's not too hot, I'm not gonna burn the meat. I'm just gonna give it a slow cook, probably about 4.5 hours. And I'll come back in between and put some cherry wood in there as well. So we see here now, we still have the heat going, it's nice to touch, but what we see is a lack of smoke. What we want to do now is stoke the smoke. So what I'm going to do is just open up this little thing down here. I still have my really nice ashy, white ashy briquettes, but I'm going to now add the cherry wood because the mesquite is gone. And this is going to add a nice little flavor smoke to it. That's going to be, I think, a little, I've never done cherry wood, but I'm trying it out. You know, I think that it's going to go really well actually with the pork. I've talked to some barbecuers and they have used cherry wood, but we'll see how it goes. So hopefully we will get some smoke out of this. You can already see it smoking. I'm going to shut it down, and in about 1 minute you'll see some smoke coming out. You can see a little bit of it right now. Here you go, you got some right here. And we're just stoking the smoke. So here's the key about smoking. I've been working in kitchens for about almost 30 years now. The thing about smoking is it's patience and trust. See, because you really can't see what's going on inside of there. You just got to have that gut feeling you're doing the right thing. It's like bacon. You put stuff together, you mix it up, you put it in the oven, you pull it out, and hopefully your cake is good. It's the same as smoking. When you're doing a recipe in the kitchen, you can do things to taste. With smoking, it's just trust. That's why you need patience. So we're about 3 hours into the smoke. We're looking at probably a 4-hour smoke today. You saw me stoking the smoke once before. We're gonna go stoke the smoke part 2. Once again, stoke the smoke part 2. Once again, we're just gonna open up our little hatchet thing here. We still got some good white ash. That's what we want because it's a nice cool controlled temperature. And we're just gonna drop the wood back in here. Not too much because, like I said, right now we're just trying to go for a small controlled smoke. Got that in there like that. We're gonna close it back up. You can already see it smoking. That's probably gonna be good for a little bit more. We'll come back, pick it up in about 4. The time's come. We've been patient, we've had trust, we've stoked the fire. We started off with a little mesquite. We moved to cherry wood for the long haul. Hopefully provide a nice, sweet, pungent, tangy taste to our meats. Let's do the unveiling now. Oh, look at this, me oh my. Look at the beautiful beef ribs. Beautiful, beautifully well done. Here we have one slab. Oh, look at that. That is just going to be tender and nice. Overall, let's just give it a little taste here. Oh man, it really doesn't get much better than this. So here it is, 4.5, 5 hours later. Beautiful baby back ribs, beautiful beef ribs. We're gonna just cut into this a little bit. So this is the rib tib here, right? We'll cut from behind so you can see what we're cutting. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful ring, smoke ring, juicy, hot ribs. Take a little bite of the rib tip here. Oh man, nothing like a Labor Day smoke. Enjoy.